This is Sean Ellis. Back in 1993, he was arrested for the murder of a Boston police officer. He spent 20 plus years in jail, all the while saying over and over and over again that he is innocent. He did not kill anyone. They tried this man twice. It was a hung jury. The jurors could not come to a unanimous decision based on the evidence provided. They took this man to trial a third time. And on the third time, they found this man guilty of murdering a police officer. He spent 20 years in prison for a crime he did not commit. This docuseries on Netflix follows the case from the time he was arrested, and I'm currently in episode 6. There's 8 episodes to this docuseries. The Boston Police Department railroaded this man. The district attorney's office railroaded this man not once but twice, 3 times. And in the part that I'm going into, they're trying to railroad this man again for the 4th time. The Boston Police Department was corrupt. The officers involved in this man's case, they were corrupt. Other police officers knew that these officers were corrupt. These officers were being investigated for their corruption by outside agencies. And yet, they still convicted this man and had him sitting in prison for 20 years. After the 3rd trial, Mr. Ellis saw on the news this woman who was defending another black man from the corrupt Boston Police Department. And Sean said, I need her. He reached out to her. She had such a full docket. She told him, it will be a while before I can even look at your case. Sean told her, I will wait. 18 months, Mr. Ellis waited for this woman to just look at his case. This woman looked at that case and she was like, hell no. She immediately got to work, requesting documents in regards to these corrupt police officers, as this docuseries is following all the steps that she had to take to try to get documents to follow the timeline as to how they came to the conclusion that Mr. Ellis murdered this police officer. It took years, and every step she took, they tried to block this woman. I said it. Every step she took, they tried to block this woman. I said the person who murdered that police officer was another police officer. This woman did not stop. She dug and she dug and she dug until she found a document that provided some clue, an indication that another police officer murdered this police officer that they sent Mr. Ellis to prison for 20 years. This woman did not stop. They had a scene where she cross-examined one of those police officers. She ate his ass up. This woman saved this black man's life. There was no promise of payment. There was no discussion of payment. She knew he couldn't pay her. She's standing on the principle of the law. She said it over and over again. How in the world do these people sleep at night knowing that they sent this innocent man to prison? She has been able to get this man a new trial. She has been able to get this man out of prison, and he is out on bail. Where I am in the docuseries, he is out on bail. It took his family 30 days to fundraise to get the bail money so that they can get him out. And the DA's office, the Boston Police Department, is gearing themselves up to try this man again. This woman has provided clear evidence that all of these police officers who were involved in this investigation were corrupt. They were looking for a fall guy. A police officer was named as the possible person who shot this other police officer because this police officer was corrupt and was messing around with this police officer's little sister, daughter, somebody. She was a teenager. And this police officer is indicated in paperwork from one of those agencies that was also investigating this police officer and his corruption. This is how police officers, police departments, district attorneys' offices, prosecutors' offices, this is how they do black men all across this country. You want to know how fucked up the criminal justice system is? Watch this docuseries. Watch it. Mind you, Boston is the same place where they harassed black men because a white man murdered his white wife and said that a black man did it.